Shalom Chavim. Me and my son are taking a little journey. My wife will join us later up in New York, across the country here, delivering some pianos here. While we were starting out on our journey though, as my son read an email by Joshua Allen, he mentioned Exodus 32. And while my son read, I had to have him pause right when he got to the part about Moses speaking to God and God coming off of the mountain, because Israel had gotten into idolatry right after they had been delivered and brought out of Egypt. And I couldn't help but wonder at that very moment there, we're seeing history repeat itself. Israel, as she was gathered from Egypt and brought into Israel many years later by Joshua, but yet on the journey when they first come out, Moses led them out. And then of course they got into idolatry and Moses was up with God and came down. We can see this beautiful type in this passage here in Exodus 32. Interesting how God will also again send Moses down again in order to be able to call out Israel, because Israel has gone through a second Exodus according to, I believe it's Jeremiah 23 and Jeremiah chapter 16, where Israel has been brought back from around the world back into Israel. But again, once again, as Israel did with Moses, she has gone off into idolatry, allowing paganism to come into Israel. More importantly, I think of the covenant with the Vatican. But not just the covenant with the Vatican. Many of the denominational churches as well. Even though there's good godly people in there that don't always believe this way. But in many cases, they bring in paganism, trying to make God into three different persons. He's only one God. And then you wonder why God sends Moses instead of Enoch. Enoch is a type of your raptured saints. If the raptured saints don't have to die a second time, what do you do then with your scripture that says, you know, it's appointed once unto man to die? That's right. Well, the raptured saints, they don't get death at all, the ones that are living. So what do you do with that? Nonetheless, Moses will return. He is coming, and he's coming soon. And he will put this in order, and he will crush that paganistic doctrine. It's interesting how they brought their gold together and their silver and everything, isn't it? How the Vatican has brought it around from all the people of the world. They give millions and billions of dollars to them. But that prophet of God will crush every bit of it. Baruch haba.